Hey, welcome to the OSHA Compliance Help Show. I'm your host on this one, Sheldon Primus, the safety consultant. I am going to make a quick one this time because I'm actively teaching in my class, which is Certified Occupational Safety Specialist. I'm a contract instructor for the Alliance Safety Council. We're doing an online course class and the students are on break. So I figured, all right, let me do my live stream, which is coming at you every Tuesday and Thursdays at 11 o'clock. I was able to work it out where I can still do it at 11 o'clock this week. But if I'm physically in the classroom teaching, then when we do these live streams, will end up being maybe later on in the evening. But since I'm here today, I'm going to actually give you something that I just did a session with the class. So this is going to be truly the cost of an accident. This is the business case of safety and health. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the business case of doing safety and health. One of the things that if you have any questions right now for safety, OSHA compliance specifically, I'm your man, so go ahead and do the questions in the comment, and I could break away from my topic to answer your specific OSHA question, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you get through whatever OSHA mitigation you may have currently, or even if you want to win a bet, I'll help you with that one too. So in the comment section, go ahead and write down the comment what your OSHA question is, and I'll answer it for you live. So this is the OSHA Compliance Help Show. So let's tell you a little bit about the business case for safety and health. When there's an injury, you're going to have workplace injury. You're going to have some things that will be what they're calling a direct and indirect cost to the accident. A direct cost is very easy for you to quantify. A direct cost is something similar to dude got injured. Two guys are going to have to take some time off to go to the clinic, and therefore, the time that we're paying for them to go to the clinic is going to be reimbursable by insurance or something similar to that. That's really what you're thinking about is the direct, easy cost. However, there's costs that will be delayed, such as loss of productivity costs or costs that will be where your event may lead to extra training or something similar to that. So in those cases, you're going to have another cost to your accident. So if you're thinking about your injury and illness program and actually getting your safety ask accepted, meaning, hey, boss, I got the safety thing and I really wanted to do it well. I need some money for this. Uh, I could actually make the company money and save the company money if you allow me to get whatever I need here for safety and health. So I'm going to show you how to prove that. And I'm going to keep this one short because, again, I told you I'm actually literally still in class. We're on a break. So I'm going to share my screen with you. You're going to go to OSHA.gov if you're not driving. Obviously, you shouldn't be watching me if you are, but you're going to go to OSHA.gov, and what you want to do is you want to look for safety pays, and it's going to look like this. So OSHA.gov, you're going to go to safety pays. I'm going to highlight this and put it in the chat, so you're going to see a chat from me. And this is going to be posted for everybody. So if you can see it, then go ahead and use this to get to where I am. Just for your knowledge, I don't see any of the thumbs up and likes or hearts or anything like that because I'm not actually broadcasting right on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or Twitch where you're seeing me at. I'm actually being rebroadcasted from StreamYard is what I'm using right now. So I don't have access to seeing any of the thumbs up or likes or anything like that. So if you do want to interact, the best way to do it is through the comment section because I can see that. The comment sections do come back to me, but I don't see the likes or the chats or the thumbs up until I watch the rebroadcast, and then I'm like, oh, cool. A lot of people like that, but I don't get to see it in real time. So if you want to contact me in real time or you want to say something, go ahead and put it in the comment section, especially if you need some help with your safety system. I'll help you right now in the comment section. So you should have gotten that actual link that I just sent you. What you're looking at is OSHA Safety Pays program. So this is a calculator that OSHA's used. They've done a couple examples with my class earlier today, and it's got me thinking of maybe I should do this for you guys. I'm going to click on the background over here. I'll zoom in on it a little to let you know this information is vetted. This is the true cost of an accident. This is vetted information coming from the National Council on Compensation Insurance, Inc., the NCCI. They are the big agency responsible for insurance and keeping the data with the cost. So NCCI, together with OSHA Roundtable, Safety Roundtable, I should say, they looked at Stanford University Department of Civil Engineering. There's a study done with them that created a cost estimator for indirect cost. And here's some examples of what indirect costs are. Any wages paid to the injured workers for absence not covered by workers' comp, wages cost related to time lost through work stoppage associated with work injury, overtime cost, administrative time cost, training cost, loss of productivity, cleanup, replacement, repair cost, damaged tools. That's all that's included in this estimator for price. What's not included is litigation, workers' pain and suffering, loss of goodwill or publicity. That's not in here. So 3 years of data, meaning 2015, 2016, 2017, this agency collects all of the data related to injury types. And then they can see this injury type will average out this actual cost. So this is what this is doing. And then it takes it a step further that says there's a correlation between a direct cost of an accident and an indirect cost of the accident. Those things I just read to you, and they created a scale for that. So this is the vetted information that you're about to see. So I'm going to put in an injury type, and this is how this works. You put in an injury type or a dollar figure. So I'll start with the injury type. Let's say someone got a burn and this burn needs to be treated. Your company makes 15 cents out of the dollar in profit. For that burn, NCCI says for 3 years of data, 2015, 2016, 2017, one burn is going to average a direct cost of $47,000. That's the cost that's being calculated by the insurance company, where NCCI is getting this data from. The think tank from Stanford University, their research says there's a sliding scale to this that's going to give you an indirect cost of $51,000. So therefore, this one burn for this one person will cost the organization over the life of this treatment and all the other associated indirect costs. The company stand down for an hour to talk about burns, the extra training that you're going to have to do for having a new worker take the place, the contract you need for the temp agency, all those different things that are going to be adding up is going to include $99,000 total for this one event. Therefore, if you had 15 cents out of the dollar to pay for this one event, that's your profit margin, then now the company's going to increase their sale to a total of $660,000 for this one burn in order for them to compensate. So that means one burn on a 3-year worth of average from the NCCI, and if their company is only making 15 cents out of the dollar in profit, and OSHA actually has a default of 3% profit margin, but I went a lot higher at 15%, then that means you are now either working for free for $660,000 or you're going to cut costs somewhere else, or you're not going to hire when some people leave your organization. That's the true cost of an accident. So you could truly play around with this in many different ways. And check, make sure if I got any comments or questions, put that into the chat box for me. I'll answer it. I'm going to show you one more example before I take off, because again, today is going to be a nice quick one, because I do have some students waiting for me, and I want to make sure that I stretch out during our break, so I'm not going to be burnt out. So here's the next one I'll do for you. Let's say you know a cost. So workers' comp, you have a $20,000 workers' comp thing, an event. Well, let's even go less. $2,000 workers' comp event. Let's say your company makes 20% profit margin, 20 cents out of the dollar. So that means your workers' comp is $2,000. Your calculator, your multiplier is going to say $9,000 extra is going to that. So that means the total cost of this accident is going to be $11,000. So if you only have 20 cents out of the dollar to put into this, you're going to need to increase your sales total with $55,000. If you're insured and insurance pays that first cost of being $2,000, then that means you're going to pay the indirect cost of $9,000, 20 cents out of the dollar to pay for that. You're going to have to increase your sales $45,000. So that's on a smaller scale, but that's exactly what this is saying. This is truly vetted information, and that background that I showed you shows you that it is something that OSHA will tell you this is a thing. So now if you want to talk to your bosses about, hey, I'm just asking for $10,000 for you to invest so that we could get a learning management system, or we could get some training in here for our organization, we could save you some money if we can avoid one injury, or I need some help with a ergonomic study to make sure that the workers are going to be working in a workstation that is ergonomically sound for them to be in, and this study is going to cost us $5,000. All right, if you do a calculator of what one overexertion is going to cost your worker, or say your organization, that overexertion is going to far pay for whatever that one ergonomic survey would cost. That's how you use the calculator for your safety system, and it works that way. It really does. So I don't see any comments or questions, and I told you that I am currently teaching a class, and class is on break, and I want to be able to stretch my legs and make sure that I get up to, so I'm going to end this live stream. Any comments or questions, you could also email me or send me a message on LinkedIn if that's where you're looking at me. But email is going to be sheldon@sheldonprimus.com. Sheldon@sheldonprimus.com. If you listen to podcasts, just go ahead and whatever podcast you listen to or service you listen on, then on the ticker below, then go ahead. I should do this ticker below. All you have to do is type in Safety Consultant Podcast with Sheldon Primus, and then you should be able to find the podcast, all right? So thank you for listening. Again, questions or comments, go ahead and put that in email format. I'll take care of that in a little bit. And, go get them.